installment in the Life Lesson series. This one's going to be about lowering expectations. I thought this might help some people out, maybe some people who think similarly to me. Um, as far as personally, I have very high expectations for everyone around me. People I meet, everyone I come in contact with, coworkers, family, friends, dating prospects, all this stuff. Um, Not so much anymore, but definitely over the years I've had very high expectations, and that's something recently in the last several years that I've implemented into my life and realized that it's thinking like an insane person has the way has been the way that I've been thinking about it over the years. Um, so one of the biggest realizations I've ever come to in my life is the realization that expecting to live in a world where everyone thinks and operates, has the same morals, same structure, everything like that, expecting everyone to have the exact same way of thinking as you do is fucking insane. And it's something that I expected for a very long time, particularly in my early mid 20s, just being fucking pissed off all the time, constantly being disappointed, and just being just fucking hating everybody, really. It sucks, but uh, yeah. So I'm very much cynical in a way where I feel like there's not a lot of good people in the world, and a lot of people could argue this and say there are, but at least in my personal experience, I've not seen that, and I feel like that's why a lot of people are shitty is because that's what they see, and that's I feel like that's basic human instinct is to kind of follow what you see, and that has never been the kind of person that I've ever been. I've always, been, I guess, a contrarian in a way where I've always wanted to do the opposite of what I see. So, I guess that's kind of worked for me. I'm not saying I'm the best fucking person in the world because I'm definitely not, but, coming to that realization has paid dividends in my mental health and just my life in general. So, coming to that realization helped a lot, and it immediately kind of called for change in a way of thinking. And I don't think people possess a lot of the necessities for change to happen in their life. Self reflection probably being the main one. I feel like most people do not have that in any way, shape, or form. Kind of seeing yourself through someone else's eyes uh, has been the best way that I've kind of been able to see myself. And maybe ask people, that's another thing too, is just like, hey, like, kind of approaching it with an open mind, asking them like, hey, when I said that, was that like, just kind of working on yourself. I don't know. Not a lot of people do that shit, but it makes life a lot easier. At least it has for me. So um, another thing that I came to see is um, you can't change people around you. You can only change yourself. The only person you really truly have control of in this life is yourself. So you can decide to be shitty. You can decide to be what you see, or maybe you don't see that and you just do that anyway, or you know, just not falling into that like snowballing effect, which I feel like most people have. Maybe it's just the way that I'm seeing things, but I feel like I have a pretty good grip on things, and I could be wrong. I don't know, but accepting other people as they are, and then hoping that you implementing these kind of things in your life and changing will inspire somebody else around you to do the same thing or just be better or do something different or do something that they've wanted to do, because I feel like a lot of people are fucking bitter too because they don't do what they want to do and they're pissed off at people that do that. And you know yeah, that's a whole different thing, kind of getting off subject, but yeah, accepting other people as they are and not expecting everyone to do what you want them to do, because that's never gonna fucking happen. Um, and you know, realizing that has been one of the biggest game changers in my life over the last several years. Another thing that's required to change that a lot of people don't possess is courage. It really takes like a strong person to even want to change or realize that they need to change. A lot of people aren't willing to accept their flaws. A lot of people will steer them in a different direction or blame other people for them, and I've definitely done that. So, done that a lot over the years. Blame my parents, blame women I've dated for whatever mindset that I have, but blaming other people for your shit is not, it's a very immature way of approaching things. So accepting the problems, accepting other people and their problems, and wanting to do better for yourself and hoping that other people follow suit. Not a realistic expectations, because like I said, most people don't have the self-awareness or the courage or the determination to want to change. um, but anyone can do it. Anyone can fucking do it. And once again, I'm not saying that I have all the answers and I have some magic wand, that I can just make everything better. But maybe just perspective for people at the very least by watching this, and maybe trying to implement this in your life as well. And this is an everyday thing for me. I'm not saying that I perfected this and I'm in a really good spot right now or anything like that. Like it's a work in progress. I'm doing it every day and just trying to take that approach. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to make this one a little bit shorter. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Also, leave a comment below on a topic that you'd want covered or a question or something like that, because I've been having a really hard time coming up with topics for videos. So leave a comment down there on something you want covered, and I will see you guys in the next video.